Yeah, Master will reply to your question over the chat. Please try to put your questions over the chat on N8. Thank you.
So hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a great class by Shekhar on NA10. So now I'm going to show you on Notion AI, which can transform the way you approach project management. So whether you're from different backgrounds, like working on research projects or planning any events or making decisions on your meetings, so you will understand exactly how to leverage this tool as your project coordination assistant. So, in our daily scenario, we use different apps like email, calendar, notes, to-do lists, and also messaging apps. Like probably like around at least 6 to 8 different applications. So now imagine if there is only one application or a workspace that could not only replace most of these apps, but also thinks about you, about your data, and learn from your patterns, and it helps you make better decisions. So that's exactly where Notion AI falls in place. So it can be used for planning projects, recording the meeting transcripts for daily stand-up meetings, also for webinars, and for in the agile methodology, like for the sprint retrospectives, it can be used for recording the meeting notes and many other kind of web-based meetings. So it documents the meeting transcripts with an audio option and saves the text for making decisions more effectively. So let me start saying like what exactly this application does. It is not just a chatbot, like it's not just a Q&A tool. So the real definition is it is an intelligent workspace that lives inside your data. So it learns from your specific information and provides the contextual assistance based on your work patterns. So think of it like having multiple AI capabilities in one place where it creates databases, generates documents, and also analyzes PDF and images. And it also chat about anything using knowledge from ChatGPT or Claude, Gemini, other AI platforms. So it was first introduced in 2022 and became available fully in 2023. And it has become one of the powerful tool for project management and productivity. So unlike standalone AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Notion AI lives inside your workspace. So it understands the context of your projects, and also it can work with your existing data and integrates with your team's workflow. So just think of it like having a project manager who never sleeps and never forget your details and can instantly reorganize information as your project evolves. So technically it has three core capabilities. The first capability is intelligent project planning. So when you give Notion AI a project brief, it does not just create a generic to-do list. It analyzes the scope, considers typical project phases, identifies dependencies between your tasks, and also suggests the realistic timelines based on the complexity you describe. So to give an example, if you tell this application or Notion AI, so you have a 3-week research project with a team of 4 people, it will automatically do research time, analysis phase, write and edit cycles, and it also prepares the presentation for you. And the second capability is that it is smart team coordination. So this is where Notion AI is really good when compared to the other tools. So you can tell you can tell it to about your team members, their strengths, availability, and preferences, and it will suggest the task assignments to everyone. And coming to the third capability, it is very intelligent in documentation. As the project progress, Notion AI can convert the messy notes or meeting notes into clear action items and transform them into the updates where everyone or in the team members can use those progress report and also maintains a knowledge base of the project evolution. So like we can have a doubt how Notion AI is different from ChatGPT or other tools. So it differs uh, from these tools where it is integrated within the Notion workspace, which allows users to generate summaries and also helps in creating the checklist, timelines, user stories, and also task automation directly inside the project documents. So, whereas like ChatGPT and Gemini, they are for the general purpose AI, but they all, I mean, like they always have the open-ended conversations. But Notion AI is context-based within your workspace and the projects, and it produces the collaborative documents within your project. So let me start sharing my Notion AI application screen and go through some of the example to get a better idea about the tool. So this is the Notion AI application. So here you can see the options at the left side where you can search about your documents, or you can just integrate your documents. And I'll show you how it can record the meeting notes, whether you are in the Zoom or you are in the or Teams or Google Meet, or you're watching any other YouTube video or attending in-person meeting. So you can just turn on the meeting notes and start recording it. Once the meeting is done, it will automatically generate the complete text or transcript of the meeting. So as you can see, there are many options. Like you can select if you're doing any research, you can just select on this research one or all sources. You can just connect all the apps, and you can also use some of the email integrations with this tool. So let me show you like how we can do all of those. So let me just go with this one. You can have the AI built-in agent here and the AI meeting notes, which we are going to use it right now. And you can also create database from the scratch, or you can just integrate the database from the other source. And you have the option called form, which is like a Google form where you can create the particular form and float it to others. And there are a number of templates which are already in use, or which we have uh, placed in this marketplace. I will show you what are those templates and how we can use them. And we have so many options like calendar, timeline, list, board, and everything where you can all integrate your project into these options. Let me show you how AI meeting notes will be used. So I'll play one YouTube video, 1 minute YouTube video. So where it will capture all the transcripts from that meeting and summarize the notes. Let me start the meeting notes. So the video is done. Now it's summarizing all the key points from the video. So this is the transcript that is being taken from the video, and now it is summarizing all the main points and this speaker's philosophy. You can see all the points which has been spoken by the speaker is summarized here. In the same way, while you're having the office meetings or any meetings in the Zoom, Teams, or in person, you can just turn on this meeting notes and it will start recording, and at the end it will give you the summarized notes for you. Now, with this, I'll take one of the project example where we can um, use the end-to-end cloud migration project planning. So let me create the new page here. Let's name this page as cloud migration project. You can add the cover page. So as we all know, in a higher level, the project management lifecycle involves in 5 phases. So the first phase would be the initiation, which means defining the project. And the second phase is creating the detailed roadmap. And coming to the third one, it's the execution, which means doing the actual work. And the next part would be monitoring and controlling, like measuring the progress against the plan and making adjustment. And the last part is the closing, formally finishing the project and handing it off. So let me show you how this Notion AI can help you in creating end-to-end project right from the start, right from the project charter to the closure. So this is the first phase that we are going to creating a project charter. So let me generate by using the prompt, like I'm giving a detailed prompt about my project with the budget and the timeline. So you can see we are asking the Notion AI to draft a project charter for migrating our company's CRM database and file servers to a cloud platform. Uh, we are including the business case and high-level goals and success metrics, and also including the key stakeholders and the budget of $75,000 with the timeline of 12 weeks. So let me go ahead and generate this one. Now you can see it is being generating the project charter from the business case perspective and the project goals that has to be included, and the success metrics with the 12-week timeline with the $75,000 of budget. And it also includes the key stakeholders. You can name your key stakeholders here, who are the CTO or the IT department lead, infrastructure team, and the sales operation director. And you can make changes as you want, and you can share this document with your team members or the stakeholders in this Notion AI. You can see at the top right, you can share this with your team members by including their email address. So you can include your project coordinators or stakeholders or any of the team members here. Once the project charter is done, you can make the changes as you wish according to your requirements. And the next phase would be like defining the scope of the project. So it is the main concept or main uh, space where you have to define the scope of the project. So you're giving the prompt like based on the project charter, define the project scope. So you can see based on the project charter above, define the project scope. Like we are creating the list of in-scope deliverables and a separate list of out-of-scope items to prevent the misunderstanding later. So you can just generate this by clicking here. You can see it has created the clear project scope statement right from the beginning, like whatever is required in the project, like it included CRM database migration, file server migration, data validation and testing, user training program, and post migration support. And out of scope items, it has included like migration of other systems to eliminate the scope creep, and also custom application development. It has given out of scope items here, and we can have the scope boundaries as well. So once the scope is being generated, we can have the work breakdown structure and the process flow chart, where it can clearly give an idea for the project manager or product manager to define the task and break down the task and assign it to the team members. So the third phase would be WBS and process flow chart. We can create by just giving all the requirements with the prompt like generate a WBS for the CRM cloud migration project. Break down the major phases like planning, setup, migration, testing, and go live into smaller manageable work packages. So once all the WBS requirement is being generated, you can copy and paste them in the MS project or any other project management tool and assign the tasks to the team members and break down the project into smaller pieces. So you can see here with the project initiation, planning phase, and design and preparation phase, it has created the migration execution phase also. And there are different scenarios it has given you with the prompt, and all this breakdown can be edited or done changes with your specific requirements and transfer them to your Jira or MS project tools. Once the WBS or process is done, you can also visually create the flow chart with this AI assistance. So let me show you how you can create the flow chart for this any particular project. So I'm just giving like generate a simple flow chart for the data migration work package, showing the process from extract and snapshot to synchronize and final validation. So you can see like it will generate the work flow chart. So the flowchart is being generated. You can also uh, copy this in any kind of code and implement it over there in any application, or you can just visually uh, display the flowchart here. You can see the clear output of the flowchart right from the beginning, and at the end you can see start data migration, extract data from source, create snapshot. If it is successful, then go further with the transfer data to cloud and initialize the load completion, and then it performs the incremental synchronization. And then if all the data is synchronized, then it will go to next step. Otherwise, it will just come back to the perform incremental step. So once the final data validation is done, it will verify the integrity, and it will check all the requirements step by step. You can share this particular flow chart with your team members just to give an idea about the process. Once the flowchart is done, the next step would be like doing the user stories, which is the key in creating the user stories just to understand what the user wants. Like I'm just giving 3 user stories for this project from the perspective of salesperson and a sales manager. So it will automatically generate the user stories with this assistance based on the project requirements. Once you give it you give the prompt to it, it will start generating user stories based on the requirements. So the next phase would be like building the Gantt chart, which means like the schedule of the project. It will show the timeline and the progress of the project. And you can also create this one by using MS Project, which would take so much time or so many days to create and plan the project right from the beginning at the end. But with this application, you can just create by just giving the prompts and by just creating the project overview. It will give you all the options right from the beginning. So the next phase we are building is the Gantt chart. So you can see like the next phase is this one, and I'm giving the prompt as take the WBS work packages and create a high-level project schedule for our 12-week timeline. So and list the main tasks, estimated duration, and key dependencies. So it has broken down the week weekly phases right from the initiation and planning, design and planning, and also with the preparation and migration, and at the end testing. So you can also visually test this chart. Let me show you how you can just view this timeline schedule, exactly how you are going to see them in the uh, MS project. Once it is done, you can create the timeline display. You can see the timeline right from the initiation to the post migration phase. This is how it has breakdown with weekly and monthly wise. Just like how you can see them in the MS project and in the Jira, it will help you uh, display here in the Notion AI. So you can just copy or share this Gantt chart with your team members or the stakeholders once it is being generated. So the next phase would be like assigning the task to your team members. Let me show you how you can assign the task. Like first, you need to give who are all presented in the team and what are their expertise and who are they. Like I have a 5% team like Alex, who is a cloud architect, and Jordan, who is a database administrator, and Taylor, Morgan, and Cassie. So using the project schedule, assign a lead and support role for each major task to maximize our team strength. So let me give this to this, and it will assign the task to the team members. So it has created right from the week 1. So the task, it has like given the task lead and support and the comments or whoever is going to do the task for that particular week. So the project charter, stakeholder identification, requirements gathering, cloud platform selection. And then for the week 3 and 4, it is a design and planning phase. And week 5, it has broken down each and every phases very clearly. So the major part would be the risk analysis for any project. So I'm asking it to analyze the risk uh, for this project and suggest a mitigation strategy. And I'm asking it to define the 3 quality acceptance criteria that must be met for the project to be considered complete. So here you can see the project risk and mitigation strategies. So the risk, it has given the risk like data loss, or what is the impact it is high, like likelihood, or and the strategies. So it has given a path where we need to follow, like it has also created like extended downtime, what we have to do, develop detailed cutover run book with the time estimates. For each and every risk, it also given the mitigation strategies to follow, and it has given the quality acceptance criteria right from the beginning, from the data integrity, performance, and also for the security compliance. So you can also edit this one according to your needs. Like if it is okay, you can just click accept, or you can just insert anything you want. And the next step would be the progress, or the major step would be like the managing communication. So I have shown you like how the meeting notes is done, how it is being recorded by using the AI meeting notes. So for every project, we have the team meetings and we can record them, but after the meeting, we don't have the clear path from where to exactly follow. So this is the meeting notes between the team members. Like it's been like jumbled and it is not in a clear way. So we can just create the action items. So I'm asking the AI like to create this messy meeting notes into key decision made during the meeting, and also the action items with the owners and deadlines, and also what we have to follow and agenda items for the next meeting. So once it is done, you can just click send. So with the messy meeting notes, it has given all the action items clearly what we need to follow after the meetings. And you can see the issues like requiring follow-up like VPN or data, QA blockers, and the next meeting agenda items. It has clearly articulated all the points in a particular manner. You can also create the progress report of the project. Like, for example, you say the project is after 6 weeks of work, some tasks are complete and others are in progress, and we encountered any unexpected challenges. So we can create a professional status report just by asking it to create. Just we can say, oh, generate a progress report for week 6 of our enterprise cloud migration project and include completed milestones. And you can also give the budget tracking, risk assessment, and recommendations for staying on track, and ask it to generate. Progress tracking is very important just to share with your stakeholders or the clients how the project is progressing, and you can share this file with your stakeholders once the output is being generated. Let me show you how you can share them. So you can see all the progress report that is generated with the executive summary and completed milestones, and what is the current work status that the team members have been working on, and upcoming deadlines. And we can also track the budget, like how much we spent up to date and what is the remaining budget, and the budget breakdown. And we can also assess the risk and the key issues that is being required to take the immediate attention. So, and the recommendations for staying on track. So, like, once this is being generated, you can share this with your team members, or you can just email this to your team members here. You can integrate all the Gmail or Teams with this Notion AI. I'll show you at the end how you can integrate all these third-party apps into this one and share your information and pull out the information from the apps. So you can just ask the AI to generate draft this progress report and send this to any email. So let's say it's my personal email. So once you integrate the Gmail with this Notion AI, it will automatically send this progress report to any person you wanted to send. Because I have not integrated yet, but I'll show you how you can do it. So it will draft the email, and once the email is done, you can just send it from here. You can see in the bottom left, you have Notion email. So you can just send it over there. So it has drafted all the email and weekly progress report with the executive summary and the major accomplishments that has been done, and budget status and key upcoming milestones, and also given the recommendations and next week priorities. We can share this report with our team members and the people who are involved in this project. And like all the phases have been covered, and at the end we have the closing phase. So finally, like once the project is done, we need to close it out properly, right? So the prompt would be like this, the prompt which we are going to give: the CRM migration is complete and has been stable for 1 week, and we are asking it to draft a project closure report, and we are including final performance summary against our original goals, and the lessons learned section, and the memo for IT operations team for ongoing maintenance. Once it is done, you can just click and it will generate the project closure. So at the end, like it helps us to analyze our performance, captures lessons for the next project, and ensures like how we can use this transition to the operations team. So technically, like it has generated one project right from the beginning to the end. So you can see like this is the project closeout, like with the final performance summary with the project goals achievement, and the budget performance and the quality performance, and what are the lessons learned and what could we improve and also like key takeaways for the future projects and team recognition and project deliverables and everything. So this is the end of the like project documentation right from the beginning. Like it is a great tool for project managers and product managers. Like you can see, like we have created project charter, and then we have created all the scope statement, and we have created the WBS breakdown structure. And also we have created the flow chart, data migration flow chart, and also user stories with the project schedule. And we have the Gantt chart, which means the timeline of the project. And then we have also created all the required progress report, meeting notes, and everything. So this is a great tool for project managers who are managing the project right from the beginning. And let me show you how you can uh, integrate your other working tools into this application and start pulling out the information from not switching to the other apps. Like for example, you can see the connections option here where you can integrate all the apps. So just explore. So here you can see like you can integrate GitHub, like you can pull out all the code files, or you can just make changes after pulling out, and you can send or receive emails from the Gmail, and you can access the files from the Google Drive, and you can assign the task in Jira, or you can just assign the task to your team members in this Notion AI. Let me show you how you can do it. And we have other SharePoint, Slack, Teams, and other applications where you can integrate directly with this application. So for example, like, so if you want to assign tasks to your team members, so you can go to Marketplace, you can go just type assign tasks. So you'll get like project management tasks and project planning. You can just download it or add it to your workspace and start assigning the tasks to your team members. So here you can just give the task name, and whoever is responsible for this task, you can just add them here and track the progress of the project. Once it is done, like let me show you how you can pull out the information from your Gmail. So if you want to check what are the job opportunity emails have I received today, so you can without switching the app from Notion to Gmail, you can just give the prompt and ask the AI to do the work. So as you can see, like today I have received some of the job opportunities or job openings like a Scrum Master, project managers, or other job postings to my email today. So I can just pull out that email information to this Notion AI. So this is how it helps in uh, pulling out the information just by integrating your Gmail, or you can also just integrate the calendar. We have the calendar here right in the bottom. You can just assign the task in the calendar too. So once you integrate all the applications or all the Gmail and all the connectors like GitHub and Gmail, you can directly draft an email just like how I have showed you earlier. You can just draft the email or draft the email here and send it to the that particular person from the Notion AI. So we have some of the ready to use templates here. So where you can just have templates like to-do lists or any other kind of templates. If you want, you can just explore and use them for your purpose, or you can create your own template and start publishing it here so that others can use your templates according to their use cases. So majorly it is useful for the project managers or product managers and scrum masters. So you can also ask to schedule or like ask them to create any morning schedule. Let's say create morning schedule from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it will start scheduling your morning schedule, and you can just uh, edit your requirements, and you can just follow this requirements over there. You can just also download this application in your mobile and start using it so that it will be useful for note taking and also for creating tasks and everything. So with this, this is how Notion AI works. There are so many integrations where we can work on. We can integrate the GitHub and Gmail and everything. I'll show you in the upcoming classes how we can integrate GitHub and use the code and all the other structures from the other particular apps. So if you have any doubts, just feel free to post them in the chat, and yeah, we are happy to answer them.
Yeah, thank you, Aprup. It's a detailed explanation. Both of you, great job, both mentors. Thank you so much, all. Yeah, please raise your hand. I know we are really exceeded the time. Sorry for that, but we can spend 10-15 minutes. Both Sakra Master and Aprup both are available, Aprup Master. So please try to raise your hand if there are questions. If there are no questions, yeah, you are feel free to exit from the class. Yeah, I mean, if you want to enroll for the November first week batch, please fill that enrollment form. Thank you. Sorry, Prabhakar Rao. I mean, if you want, you can talk. Yeah. Yeah, you can also type your questions in the chat if you have any queries. Yes. Yes, Raj, please ask.
Yeah. Instead of API, I mean Open API, why can't we use Grok on PyData? It's a free open source, right? In the 989.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I got it. Yeah, anything, I got it. Yeah, we can use whatever the model you want. Yes, we can either use Grok or we can use Gemini or we can use
yeah, one thing
ChatGPT,
is
but it
that,
depends.
yeah. Yeah, got it. So if I use that using Grok key and PyData key, we need to save the path into environment data. Edit environment. Hello.
I didn't get your exact question.
No. While giving the Grok ID, API key, right?
API key, okay.
Yeah, so it's not taking directly. So it's asking in chat. I asked in ChatGPT. you have to edit variables and go to the new path and you have to give the path that they're saying it's saying.
Okay. Okay, we'll have one more N8 class there. What I'll try to do is I'll try to incorporate this Grok API, and then we'll build agents, or we'll create workflows on top of Grok Llama model or any DeepSeek model. Okay. If you want, I can provide you some links on how to integrate this Grok Llama-based models into an N8 workflow. Okay. Does that sounds okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, next person, Arvind, can you go and talk your question?
Yeah. This is with regards to Notion AI. Now the demo what we did, that spoke about right from the start to the end. So, like assuming the timelines as used in the demo for 12 weeks. Suppose, like we need to do a every week meeting and send reports and keep track of the progress. So, is there any tool? How do we do that within that particular project itself, like one Notion page itself? Is there something which we can continue week on week meetings there? Look at the changes, identify the changes, move it move it to the next week or something like. So we track those things also. Like, is that also possible there, or is just
Yeah, Arvind, for the project, it's possible. So I can show you here. So you can just download these templates and integrate the progress report or whatever the meeting notes and everything to share it over there. You can just select it here, like you can see. Let me show you. So if you're doing for the weekly basis, you can just share the progress report just by downloading progress report template from the marketplace and start sharing it to your team members or anyone else. So you can see like there are so many options where you can just copy and paste, or you can just have this action items and flowchart here, right? I think you can see here. So you can just add some of the tools or the templates here, integrate in the project and just share it with your who are like the stakeholders or the team members involved in this project.
is there a tool from the marketplace where
Oh
we
yeah,
check
yeah,
from current weeks to next, see the next week progress, then prepare a report and send it to the stakeholder, then
I mean,
organize a
yeah, we can
meeting?
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have so many templates. So you can, with
Right.
your project requirements, you can just include your project here, and whatever the requirement has to be done next week. See, you can performance report. You can just add it here to your project and share it with your team members or anyone.
Okay, so there are tools available by default on the Notion so
Oh
that
yeah,
we can make users whenever there is necessary. Another
exactly,
question,
exactly.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
another question. Notion AI, do they have their own LLM, or is it integrated with are they using any LLMs that's available as publicly?
Oh yeah, like it uses GPT-4. Like it uses you can just change whatever the LLM you want in the settings. So for now, I think we are using GPT-4, and you can integrate here and start generating the content.
But still, there is a problem with the data piracy, right? Notion AI is using ChatGPT 4.0,
Mm-hmm.
and the data which we are doing is something related to our company privacy infrastructure setup or something like that. So, is there a way we can
Exactly. So So there are so many options, Arvind. Like I'm just using the general purpose Notion AI. We have the
Okay.
business Notion AI where we can integrate it to the companies according to their own policies.
Okay.
So this is just the public platform that I've been using. So it
Okay.
kind of depends on each company where they want to place in this particular
So,
application.
so setting up guardrails is basically based on the license you purchase or the subscription you take for.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Like,
MSN Razgar, please proceed. Hello, Razgar. Yeah, Razgar, you are already allowed to talk. Can you please talk? Hello.
Audible, please.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem.
I think most of the answers, I think the previous, I think our colleague asked the same thing only. I'm trying to ask same thing only. I got the answers. So basically, I have used GPT-4 for my project management. Most of the stuff I have received the same way what it is explained now. Okay,
Okay.
so how different it is the Notion AI and the GPT-4? I'm trying to correlate it. So I think now he explained earlier. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Raj. Yeah, thank you all. I think it's time to wind up. Please try to exit if you don't have any questions. Yeah, please subscribe to YouTube. We are keep on pinging, but it's good to have YouTube subscribe. All these recordings will be uploaded into YouTube. Please try to subscribe into YouTube. Sai, can you please ping the YouTube link? Yeah.